What is up, my Supreme dogs? Luke Darnall back with another Supreme video, and it's been such a long time. I don't even know when the last time I've actually had the time to create content, but more importantly had the energy and mind space. I had some serious life on life terms hit me, and y'all have been really uplifting at times, really genuine, really thoughtful, just to even think about homie. I'm in a much better place now, thank God. Doing my own work, getting on that same old track that I always strive to stay on. So without further ado, we got Thrasher Week. I'm repping the camo cap from I think last year. And then of course one of my all-time favorite BOGOs that just released, what, a couple years ago, last year, whenever, the dark brown BOGO hoodie. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look-see. It's not the most fire week, but I'll give my opinions on such because I got the time and I'm finally back and feeling the love. More importantly, self-love. So let's do it. So alright, so we're on Supreme Community app. Let me get to week 6, and let me know if you guys want me to do an unboxing video of all the Supreme items I've copped so far, because I haven't been sleeping. I've still been buying Supreme. I know homies, shout out to all my bros out there, ask me if I've picked up items at times and if I'm still even alive and kicking. Yeah, I just had to pick myself up. But yeah, I got Supreme. I've been copping, y'all. And then same for sneakers. Let me know if you guys want sneakers updates on pickups, and then Supreme unboxing, because I picked up some fire. If I think it's fire, right? You gotta own it. So we got the Supreme Moleskin Notebooks. It's funny how they keep using animal skins. It's just I've seen so many people, you know, have bad feedback with animal skins and stuff, but I mean, it's whatever for me. It's a more luxurious, I'm sure it feels better, and then I would think it's tougher too, material. But yeah, this is the Moleskin leather notebooks. We have two sizes. We got the smaller size and the larger size. Me personally, I was trying to put my finger and brainstorm on what I would sort of designate this little notebook to be. I don't really know what I would do with this, so it's gonna be probably a skip for me, but I like how clean the branding is on this. Sticking to the tried and true red and black Supreme font. You really can't go wrong with this. It has utility. Y'all know I love practical items. So I think it's dope. I mean, there's a chance I might throw it in my cart, but yeah, you got two sizes. Let me see. Okay, so 4.5 inch by about 7 inch, and then a 3.5 by about 6 inch or 5.5 inch. Okay, or 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's just a preference thing, but I like the clean branding. I don't know what I designate it to, because if I'm gonna buy something that's Supreme branding as a notebook, I'd want something, you know, cool. Maybe I could document my journey on Supreme on here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, what pulls me, whether I commit to the purchase. So next we have the #1 Thrasher upvoted item, the cross tee, and I like this because I saw some pictures of some of the other items they released, and they have nothing on the front, and we'll get to that. I'm not a biggest fan on that, but yeah, we got the classic, or you know, the Thrasher Supreme branding right there on the front. Just having something is better than nothing in most cases when it comes to this kind of stuff. And yeah, they're clean. I like the cross. It kind of gives me Spider vibes, like that the font they use, Spider. I don't rock Spider apparel. I haven't been pulled towards it. And yes, I got fruit flies all up in here. It's been driving me nuts. But yeah, when it comes to this, I'd probably go with, me personally, the black and white fire. And then I actually kind of like the orange, but orange is my favorite color. But yeah, they're all clean. And the cross thing they got going on, I like that. I like that art style. So not a bad tee. And I'm sure, yeah, see, for 44 bucks, obviously when it comes to upvotes and downvotes in general, with the state of the economy, the price is a big deal. Next we have the same exact thing. Let me see if this is the one. Yeah, see, you guys know I love zip ups, right? Love zip up jackets. but there's nothing on the front, and that's how it is for every shade, you know, and I'm cool with it. I mean, if I was skateboarding the whole time and I don't care and I saw this and I was digging spider branding, like I keep referring to, I'd be, you know, I do really like this bag. I really do. If I had to choose a color, I'm going to skip on this because I don't really need, even though I love zip ups, it just doesn't quite do it all that much. And honestly, even when I skateboard, I never rocked Thrasher or anything. It wasn't one of the brands that I rocked. But I would go for this cream one. I think it's cool. It's more versatile in terms of wearability. Again, I'm 33, y'all. I've aged. I'm mature. Thank God now, because some people never find that. So I want something more chill, more open, and this cream one is cool. It's cream. It's relaxed. It gives open vibes. Very welcoming. And then it's got that cool cross across the bag. But I'm not one to actually throw up my hood and wear it a lot, so I always keep that in mind too. So the actual cross part wouldn't even be visible, and you know. So, but yeah, like I said, if I was skateboarding at the time, if I was younger, I'd have a total different take on it. But I like all of them. I think they're all pretty cool. I like the blue, but for me, it'd definitely probably be the cream, black and white, and then the blue last. Again, slow week. There's nothing super banging here. Unless you see a hottie wearing one of these pieces. Nah, that's cool, the Jets. But yeah, next we have the faux shearling line bomber jacket. And for the price, I didn't think this was too bad for what you get. It looks premium. It's nothing I want. I do like this font. I've always liked it. I think it's really calming. It's all lowercase. It's very clean. I think the denim 100% is the one to go for in terms of just how nice it looks. I mean, you got that blue hit right there with the inside pocket. You got the nice blue hit with the hook within the shearling faux or whatever it's called material. But this doesn't really fit kind of the stuff I would wear, because if I'm wearing something with a collar like that, I'm kind of flexing low key, and it's like a mature flex. If you guys can understand that at all, like it's probably gonna be more of a dress up night. I'm hopefully have a hottie at the time, going out to eat somewhere nice, and it kind of like conveys like, you know, money a little too much. But you know, if you own it, if you ain't about that and people know it, they feel that, and it's all good. But you know, people do judge. But and then this white one, I just stay away from that. That one's fucking, it's way too easy to get dirty. Come on now, you know I might be picking up a Kit Kat. Wipe my fingers accidentally, right? So, and then this black one, it's just a little plain. So it's as simple as that. It's just too plain. The one right here is that denim, 100%. It's very clean. If I lived in like Alaska or something, and homie somehow was still, you know, loving Supreme, which I don't know why I wouldn't. Yeah, I might be rocking that. If this is the style, and if I lived on like a ranch or something, and like people wore this kind of stuff, yeah, maybe. But yeah, just my thoughts on that one. Next, we got the S logo zip up hooded. And by the way, I'm just so happy to be even having, you know, the healthiness upstairs to even do this kind of stuff. I do really like talking and expressing myself on just streetwear, anything involving streetwear. So yeah, just grateful. But yeah, the S logo for this, I'm good on it. And you guys know I love my zip ups, or most of you do. But I'm good on something like this. I don't really need an S. I do really like this maroon or burgundy. Again, as I keep regurgitating, I am an older dude. I'm mature. And this just gives mature vibes. Especially if you're cool, collected. And I like the vibes with that. The olive, obviously, possibly. I've always loved gray, especially heathered gray or anything like this. Just for wearability aspects for a jacket like this, you just throw them on. So gray, like the burgundy color, but for this article of clothing, I'd probably just go with that gray or the black or even the olive. I don't know. See, a jacket is something you would just want to have readily easy to grab and you don't want to have to actually think it through on if it matches your shirt, your jeans, your shoes, and you know, and etc. So yeah, that's just my take on that. And next we have another Thrasher item. This I think is one of those items, like I keep saying, it doesn't have anything on the front. And it would have been cool if they had some sort of touch somewhere. I don't know exactly where they could have placed it, but you know, made it, but you know, be tasteful about it. And just a little touch to add the Thrasher branding, have a collab on the front. But again, it's another cross Thrasher Supreme article of clothing. This one just looks like a pumpkin to me, not gonna lie. Seeing it, just the picture itself, how round it is, it's pretty much pumpkin color, pumpkin article or option right there for me homies. But yeah, I'm good on this one. It don't do it. You know, about 200 bucks after taxes and stuff. I'm good on it. I'm not a Thrasher dude. Next we got the Thrasher T. And of course, this is probably uploaded because it's a T. And I like this graphic. I think it's cool. Assuming they probably have a skate tape, and that's like the whole theme to all of this. Because that's, I think, typically how things are done, right? This is, you know, probably kind of like their branding on that skate tape, right? And I think it's cool. It almost looks like the skeleton's trying to bust out, which is kind of cool, kind of thought-provoking, out of his tomb, but or casket. And the devil is actually almost kind of like busting him, or like trying to, you know, bolt him back down, or just, you know, shut the top back on him. So it's cool. And then see the back, it has branding, and I like that they just spam it right across the side. So I think this is, you know, a cooler piece, but I don't know, for some reason it strikes me as something like a kid would wear too, and I'm just being honest from afar. But maybe it's that baby blue, but yeah, definitely not for me. If I were to pick, probably that olive is the coolest, and that's just because it's olive. So next, the S Logo Coroys. Typically I love hats like this. So I think, like, we had, and I used to wear it all the time, and I still wear it at times, but this one right here, we had like, you know, different multicolored one last year or 2 years ago, and I rocked it all the time. I have two of them actually because I love it so much. But this one's a little too funky for me, and it does kind of give me a bit too much of a circus kind of act vibe. So I'm good on that, and I'm good on all the S's, honestly. But to each his own. Of course, I love the brown. Naturally, I like earthiness, and I like this kind of beige, light beige one. I think that one's super dope, actually. That one's probably, yeah, I like that one the best. This beige one right down here, fire. So there you go. After taking a close look, and I like the back straps here. So these are quality. I like them. But yeah, definitely that lighter one. That's a nice shade. Alright, now to the Jackered Rib football jersey. And I've seen both sides. I've seen some of the homies, some of you guys really like this and don't understand the hate. And I agree with both. We've had better jerseys, but for me, it's 100% this one right here. This is Travis Scott. Mocha, dark brown, just his whole colorway branding right here. This is him in a nutshell right there. So that's pretty much the only one I would even consider. 24 is my favorite number, along with 15. So there's a chance I might snag this just because I like 24. Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. That's my homie, role model for sure, one of them. And yeah, I like the earthiness too. And it's not because I'm Travis Scott. You know, I really don't care that much for his music. It's just his art style with the collabs and shoes, obviously. But yeah, I like this one. I understand there isn't much branding on the front, but there's enough. And it's mainly the colorway, right? That is what we're after. And the price point, I don't think it's that bad. You get a little Supreme right in the front, and it's quite tasteful. And then you got the cursive Supreme, which I like cursive stuff. I know Sub Thomas, Fauntleroy's, shout out to y'all too. You guys, I don't think sometimes you guys like the cursive. I like the cursive. I think it's like kind of old school gangster. So, but yeah, I like it. I think it's a good price. So there's a chance I might be snagging that in a personal medium right there. So, and I just wouldn't wear anything underneath. Be more, I don't know, maybe a long sleeve white underneath it too. But we'll see. Next, another Thrasher item. This is, I think, might be one of the best, if not the best, collab. They don't have anything on the front though. You guys see? I mean, maybe they got the Supreme right here, a little bit right there, but yeah, I really like this one. I think this one goes, I don't know. Obviously, it's the color brown, right? So that's why I'm digging it. But unfortunately, doesn't really have the branding. And again, I'm not a Thrasher guy, but I do like this brown one over the black 100% more. And the price point, not bad for a work jacket. I just hate hooded work jackets. They're just kind of hanging out and they get in your way. That's just how I feel about work jacket. Well, I work like construction based, so I don't like having anything when I'm jumping in trucks like a lot of times, and when I'm moving around picking up stuff, this shit just gets in your way. It's just kind of annoying once you've gotten used to a work jacket without one. So, but yeah, I like the brown, and I think it's more reasonably priced. Next, we got Harold T. I recognize this dude's face, you know, and he's always been really likable. That's what I always heard. And yeah, I think it's a cool tee for sure. I don't see how you can't really hate on this shirt too much, because it's just an actual skateboarder doing him. So I'd probably just go with the black, like if you were a fan of him or a Thrasher fan, or just wanting one just to want one. But really, either anything, any color, whatever fits your fancy. Next, I thought these are cooler. I like Crewnecks. Again, kind of same concept in terms of I don't have a hood to worry about. So I like the pink a lot, but I don't wear pink really ever, unless it's laced on my shoes. But I like the gray. I'd probably just go with the gray, but again, the pink is nice. So that's my thoughts on Harold. Small box, polo, sweater. I really try to sometimes snag some of these, but I'm good on all these. Don't really know what to tell you. People have been loving dark greens, any greens. It's kind of the color right now. Right there with the browns. So, but not many thoughts to share there. I'm surprised these weren't ranked a little higher. Might be because of the price, but I thought these were cool. When I first saw these, they again reminded me of the Spider brand. And yeah, I really like the cream. I like the black. I like the blue even. But I'd probably go with the black on these though. I just think they're I don't know, if you're gonna wear something, some joggers like this, some fire shoes, you might as well just draw some attention in black and white. That gets it done. So I really like the black and white, but I'm not trying to spend that right now. Being a little bit more conservative and smart with my money. Don't spend it if you ain't got it, homies. Next, that's Logo sweatpants. Same kind of thing. I'm good on these, but if you want anything, I like how they're promoting this burgundy maroon though. And I wonder if it's because all the A Ma Maniere kind of drops, you know, because they kind of have that more mature, you know, elegant kind of vibes going on. But yeah, just depends on your color choice. Yeah, so to each his own on the S Logo joggers. Next we have the Thrasher Beanie. Again, to each his own. Can't go wrong with the black and white. That's probably what I would have thrown on, or preferred, or that cream one, or you want the pumpkin beanie. It's all up to you, but I like the cross thing they did. but I wish they had refined it a little bit and had more fun with it in terms of like the art pieces they did. Next, we have the Replica chopped cheese sandwich. And I know my homie Nathan really wants me to get this. And honestly, it would be kind of fun having this sit on my dining table, you know, or wherever in my kitchen, and know that the fruit flies won't actually be going to it. Because like I said, I got a fruit fly issue and it's driving me bananas. But no, 148, man, that's rough. So maybe I can pick this up for below retail in the future, but I'm good on this for now. But it is cool that they did something kind of crazy like this. I do like that stuff. Like, I like them doing fun stuff, so I ain't hating on it. So especially if it was like one of my favorite sandwiches for whatever reason, I would have gotten it, right? And I question, is one of the owners or the founders, is that his favorite, you know, sandwich? Maybe. But still, that's kind of crazy to do that. Next, we have small box shirts. See, I got fruit fly still up in here, out of nowhere. This is same old. So if you guys want something like this, grab it. The denim looks like the coolest, or like this dark one. Or the dark blue and the light blue. The worn out blue or washed blue, whatever. But yeah, to each his own on that. Let's... okay, they made one of these too. Ear flap beanies. Those are kind of cool. I kind of dig this. I kind of dig this brown one because it's kind of crazy. I could see me doing a kickflip in one of these. Straight up. Huh. I like that. I'll give that a thumbs up. I haven't even been doing it on here. I usually just forget. Or I do it on my phone. But I like those. To each his own. Mesh pocket camp caps. We're just gonna... Wait. Well, let me check this out. Yeah, we're not. We got a little pocket right there. What do you put in the pocket right here, y'all? Let me know. Some dollar bills, I guess, if you're skating. You don't want them in your pockets or something up there. I don't know. Huh. Fill me in. Next, we got the hooded rugby. Of course, we love Rugbys, but just the colorways are just odd. They're just weird. So it's almost as if like these would be whipped up and you'd find them real quick on the fly at like a Walmart for kids. Like, they just have color and they're just kind of all over the place. Like, why not? Yeah, it's on clearance maybe. But I love the cursive, but not for this. And they even put the world famous maybe? Yeah, on the hood. Man, they did a lot for this, and they really probably shouldn't have, because it didn't hit, it doesn't hit. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the most ugliest ones I've seen. And I hate seeing that, but that's just the honest take on that. I thought they missed that one for me. Next we have, what are these called? Discharge short sleeve tops. Of course, brown mocha way. I like the washed, you know, kind of, or worn kind of vibes here. But yeah, the brown, obviously, Travis Scott. They've done the research. They know what sells. But I'm good on them. And then to wrap it up, we have what? The washed flight satin cargo pants. Satin? That's just crazy. This seems like something made for the chicas. So it doesn't surprise me how they have that pink in there, and they have the olive, which both, you know, all these colorways definitely more targeted because of the fabric for, I think, more, you know, feminine kind of types. So I'm good on that. Water resistant though, that's dope. And they're more luxury cargos, so I'm good on those. And then let's just, it's the same thing. This is the tops for those bottoms. Windstopper. Yeah, it's just a more elevated set. And I like the Supreme down the center though. But yeah, I'm good on it. I pretty much can speak for the whole community. We ain't trying to spend those kind of half the bands, right? Because it was 500 plus tags. But yeah, that is pretty much my take on week 6 Thrasher collabs with Supreme. Again, so thankful for continued support, for real. I had another, terrible low duration, bunch of moments, man. And you guys reached out times, felt the love for sure. And now I'm back, hopefully more often as work winds down. And that just depends on the weather. It needs to get cold, and then you see me more often. But yeah, shout out to Fauntleroy's Finest, the Discord. I'll be on there more often, I hope. I just don't open the app much. And then Sub Thomas for sure. Yeah, I still tune into y'all's vids too whenever I can or on board. So, but yeah, much love to all my homies. Still rep Supreme to some extent. Don't buy it if you ain't got it. And yeah, until next Supreme video. See you dudes.